Today, we're going to be exploring the deepest depths of the Conan Exiles Easter egg vault. Over the years, this game has accumulated a wealth of secrets and Easter eggs you may or may not know about. So let's crack into them. Did you know you can actually go back to the place you first created your character? If you travel to the edge of the curse wall, you can see the cross from the cinematic. In Warmaker's Sanctuary, there is an inaccessible room towards the end of the dungeon that houses a giant yeti behind the ice. On the Isle of Sipta, if you go out to the deep waters of C4 on the map, you can sight a giant leviathan fish. In Icespire Chasm, there is a hidden ghost behind a rock. Rabbits doing forbidden things seems to be a theme on Conan. There are several rabbit-themed Easter eggs on both maps. First one is behind the Sentinels. There is a cluster of murder bunnies. On Sipta, there is a rabbit statue under a tree. And under a rock in F10, there is a rabbit surrounded by bones. In the Noob River, you can get jump scared by a crocodile. In the cliffside at L7, there is a mysterious creature head in the rock. Some speculate this to be in reference to the Leviathans in Subnautica. You can find a fairy ring of mushrooms on the cliffs of Sipta. If you jump off the back of the cliff behind the waterfall in the wine cellar dungeon, you can find a book that says this. In the Frost Giant dungeon, there is a forge in the back left room. If you were to jump off the side, you can find an ice dragon hidden in the basement. Embedded in a redwood tree, there is a mysterious lumberjack axe. There is a giant underwater skull beneath the depths just south of the southeastern island. Hidden around the map in 3 separate locations on the Isle of Sipta is notes left by Sailor Steve Costigan in I7, I13 and H7. Sailor Steve Costigan is a fictional character from the writer Robert E. Howard, who was rather humorous as he was a merchant sailor champion boxer. What a combination. It is known if you wait close to the curse wall that sometimes you can sight the mighty Egyptian deity Sobek. A fun fact about Conan Exiles is that the devs have been very kind and included some Easter eggs on some of their most notable content creators. Neebs Gaming being a huge cornerstone on the exiled lands. There are 3 Easter eggs on Neebs, the most recent being a memorial for Fic44 in the depths of the volcano. Rest well, Wyvern King. The second Easter egg is a closed stone door with 4 levers. Pull one and you will get a funny message.
No! Bees! 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 Shut the door! Guys, I'm allergic to bees!
Oh no!
I will swallow it up.
Abstro!
Oh no!
Abstro, no!
Abstro!
Oh, how convenient.
He is allergic.
He's dead.
Pick another lever.
The last Easter egg for Neebs is found in the southern jungle. There is a tree surrounded by graves of the cast. There is also a couple Easter eggs on creator Sean the Weird. One of these is Shauna the Strange, an NPC who sells rock-nosed eggs. There is also a weapon called the Weird in reference to him. Traveling over to Sipta near the center of the map, you can find me! Yup! My reference character is a merchant that sells these cute little doggies. You can also find a Just Horse Easter egg if you manage to locate the legendary weapon called the Act of Violence, crafted by the mad blacksmith Just Force. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Going into the cave on Exiles, you can find the recipe for the Fire Spark Arrow. This is a reference to the YouTuber Firespark81. As a fun addition, the arrows stack up to 81. With the release of the Age of Heroes, there is a companion named Freya who has lost her husband called Angvar, a possible reference to YouTube Angar. Moving over to movie and book references, there is a ton in Conan. You can find a place called Swagger Rock, referencing Lion King's Pride Rock. If you get lucky, you can discover some Star Wars themed loot. There is a weapon in the game called the Jedi's Great Saber with some interesting sound effects. Fancy yourself some matches in Overwatch? Head over to Blizzard's Overwatch on the map. There is a bow called Splinter in reference to the character Splinter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There are several Robert E. Howard references, aka the guy that wrote the Conan the Barbarian books, and much more. There is even a reference to the famous Japanese swordman, and I'm gonna absolutely butcher this, Miyamoto you could just read it. There is also a plethora of NPC Easter eggs in the game. You can guarantee most name NPCs you see in the game have a story, which is a really sweet way to celebrate the people involved in the game. There are NPCs named after the devs, there are NPCs named after modders, and even NPCs named after those who are major helpers in the community named the Azura. You can find an extensive list in the description down below about all the special named NPCs in the game. There is a random goat you can find. If you defeat it, it will drop the goat horn bow, a bow that references a previous building contest runner-up. On Sipta, you can find a small island called Treasure Island. If you walk the plank, you can find a mysterious cave with lore pieces down below. Anyways, that is my list of Conan Exiles Easter eggs. Let me know if you know of any Easter eggs I missed in this video. There are so many references and Easter eggs and secrets in Conan Exiles. It's really, really awesome. So definitely let me know. If you like the video, smash a like on it. And if you want to see more videos like this, give me a subscribe. Either way, thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!